Hey everyone, Miacidae here. Welcome back. Today we're going to have a little fun. I think what I want to do is go into the pet cemetery again. If I do this one here, it should pop the next boss, which then, depending upon what it is, we'll see if I can do it or not. Some of those bosses have been kind of interesting, some of them have been kind of hard to be honest, and others have their gimmicks that once you find them, either they're really easy or they can utterly destroy you. You can kind of see what happened in the past few where like I got to them and then it was I need to leave right now because I'm not going to beat them, and then once I got to them again it was, oh, I knew the mechanics so I trounced them. But if I didn't know the mechanic, I would have utterly lost my group. Pet Cemetery is kind of an odd thing there, but I'm going to go in. I'm going to use a few characters. I haven't used too much in a new character, but I've tried using the Dreamer a few times in the past. Every time I have used her, she's ended up dying. Mainly because I don't think I'm using her in the right group. So she's going to be in a marking group. It looks like she does extra damage versus marked. She has a riposte, and she has a few ways to do marked. And she's one of those transformation characters that I kind of like. So I really want to learn how to use her better. This time around, I put stuff for plus stress relief on her and to clear horror on all heroes in distress, rather than going for plus damage or something like that. Hopefully that pays off. I'm going to be using the Exile, which I'm not sure I've actually ever used on recording. I know I've used them in the past and I've been a little underwhelmed with them. However, once again, they are a marking character, so they can mark. Their mark actually gives them a riposte, which was one of the main reasons I liked them. They're kind of like the Seraph in the fact that when on attack they clear their mark, but they have a guaranteed crit versus marked. They can debuff a bunch, and actually the big reason I want to use him in this group along with the Dreamer is they can buff someone so that the entire party takes less damage, which I'm not too worried about here, but heal party stress. So that could be kind of good in addition with the Dreamer. I'm also going to test run the Arbiter, which I've never used. I got him in episode a few back, and I've not piloted him yet, but I really liked the thought of Lightning Hands, which is a free action, does basically a free 66% damage against anything that is marked, and otherwise he gets a free attack or something like that. I was thinking about using Eagle Eye just to up his damage and possibly ignore stealth, but wasn't quite sure on that one. Instead, I'm opting to use Raptorial Nature, which gives him a riposte, and then we'll have Burst and Concussive Shot, and then I don't think I've used the Veiled too much in this file. I really like them in Black Reliquary, so I'm going to pilot them kind of like I do in Black Reliquary. We'll see how that works. Before we get to it, I just had to point out one trinket I found just around the map that I saw, just showing how dark the Commandant is. Chemical shells. If everything he did wasn't bad enough, you can really tell what he is based off of right there. I could get Ross chemical shells if I really wanted to right now, but we're not gonna go there. I don't use on my target anyway, which would be the Blight chance there, but it's entertaining that I could get it. It is very entertaining to me that I could get that, but we're gonna try to max out the Pet Cemetery here, get another boss. Oh, these don't stack. Maybe I can stack them in there. So we know that we need a bunch of shovels. I'm actually going to bring probably more than I need here. Gonna bring some food. I'm trying to think here. The mausoleums need keys, so bring some of those. The torches are actually pretty useful. I'm not going to use them once again for the torchlight just because so many enemies in there that can burn my torchlight. And then there's laudanum that can be used on a few curios as well. And I think holy water can be used on a few things. So let's go with that. I know that there's so many things in here that can pay for the run, so I'm not too worried about how much I spent on getting them up to date. I know that the Ringmaster thing in the last episode got me like 50,000, so I'm down 18 already just from training and all that stuff. So hopefully this pays off. Oh, this is a little bit of interesting lore for the Pet Cemetery. At the time of the 15th Lord of the State, the old cemetery was turned into a place where the residents buried animals. So that kind of explains why there are also humans in there. Other than like the grave diggers and stuff like that. Wanna bet if this is a fight or not? They had to say something. Alright, so let's mark the whore. He has more health. Take him out faster. That way the Arbiter can just lightning hands him. Let's provoke the skeleton guard because he actually has a guard. Then we're going to lightning hands. Oh, that marks him. I see. Well, you live and learn, folks. Well, what can we do here? Force will activates a riposte that can also probably get rid of the skeleton.
As the fiend falls,
I love the art for that.
faint hope blossoms.
So then I'm gonna have to see how this works. Just to mark another target. Let's lightning hands. This is a guaranteed takeout on the terror.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
And just because I want to see how Exile works a little bit here. Wanted the buff.
Time to perform beyond one's limit.
Clear marked target, guaranteed crit versus marked.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
So he marks himself with that.
As victory
He doesn't mark another
so too will
target.
resistance.
Gotcha. But he can mark others if they're bleeding or blighted. So, okay. Gotcha. And no one but that I didn't catch the self mark. Well, the Dreamer can still mark if I need her to. And that becomes a problem. Gotcha. Alright. I missed that. Alright. So, let's try this. Waking Nightmare. Love this form too. We can stun. I really do not like the deer. Oh, stun didn't work. And then Shadow Soldier can guard. So let's do that. Both stuns missed. Alright, well, lightning hands. Knock knock, it's the big bad eagle.
Continually on.
I think it goes it's the big bad bear, but you know, you do you. Guaranteed crit. That gets rid of some stress. Oh yeah, that would have been nice for the stealth thing. Okay. I knew some things in here did stealth, I wasn't sure how many, other than the panther. Nah, we don't need to.
Their formation is broken.
Let's just take him out.
The offensive.
And then Withering Chant heals him for a very good amount. I'm not going to be able to Lightning Hand, so let's Concussive Shot. No, Concussive Shot's going to do very minimal damage, so Raptorial Nature. And then I guess Shifting Slash, selfish because of her trinkets minus stress. Okay.
These nightmarish creatures can
Then I get to use a purification potion. Moving on along, if we light this... Only one dark diamond. Darn. So I'd probably want the malign vine down first.
diminished.
So let's mark it. Waking Nightmare. Stress is more than I'm probably going to recover from that, huh? Okay, nice stun. It's lightning hands. Oof. How do you miss a tombstone there, sir?
Annihilated.
Alright, there's our post, like we're gonna need it. Yeah, let's just split him.
Destroy.
Take him out even though he's stunned. I wasn't thinking we were gonna take a third zombie pup there. And then heal him. Oh, Withering Chant only hits row 1 now. Interesting. Well, let's heal off the corpse then. Yes, we can still do that. Alright. I'm used to it being able to hit like row 2. Changes from this and BR. Kind of interesting. Alright. Then shifting slash. And split. We can ignore stealth now if we need it.
Triumphant pride precipitates
Supply box.
packs laden with loot are often
Add weight 1 battle or open giant wooden crates. I don't think I've seen a giant wooden crate in here, have I? Let's burn this because
beyond measure.
the charred flower bouquets are actually really good for the Crimson Court there.
The darkness holds much worse than mere trickery and boogeymen.
Fill the hole, which is so weird to do. Another supply crate. Wonder if like using a laudanum or something on that would get me something better. Curio. I'm actually gonna go over here, see if these are any good. I'm at least gonna get some gems, I think. Alright, so let's gift to the living. Wait. That's kind of cool the way I set that up. I didn't think about that. He heals himself for more than he's gonna hurt himself with Gift to the Living right now. Alright, so sleep paralysis, let's put the Shadow Soldier, I suppose. Didn't stun lightning hands. That's a miss. Boreal nature. What is he? And that, oh, that's a riposte, okay. So, plus healing received, heal by 2 plus healing done, gift to the living, take 2 damage, heal for 4. That seems a little broken. Cremation, that'll get rid of Shadow Soldier 1 there.
The ground quakes.
Then... let's split. Nope. Do not. I'm not sure how he keeps blocking that. Oh, I see what's happening. He keeps trying to be a martyr for the Veiled. Oh, that's fun. Alright, concussive shot.
Dazed, reeling, about to break. A power.
How'd that work, buddy? Split. And that's that. Alright.
A trifle.
Then torch.
But a victory nonetheless.
Only another dark diamond, huh? Well, I was gonna hero or holy water that. That's fine. Trap on the way back. They can eat. I have enough food. I was actually hoping for the hunger check, to be honest. Why did I do that?
Chemical hazards possessed by
That was there. Alright. Treasure room up here. Let's do this really quick. Burn the bouquet.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles. Paid for in...
Is he any good with traps? I mean, he's not the worst, but let's get the Exile on it. He's slightly better. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Gift to the living. That seems a little broken.
Grievous injury. Palpable fear.
I'm gonna try a few things here. So first, let's Waking Nightmare. And we're gonna mark this so we do more damage to it breaking the spider nest before it does anything.
And now the true test.
I'm gonna have to gift to the living him on his turn.
Expire.
We're gonna assignment rally on him. Then lightning hands, break the spider nest. Concussive shot, take out the skeleton mage. There we go. That's one heck of a hit back there. Gift to the living, heal our Exile. Then... yeah, cremation, that gets rid of the dog too. Lightning hands, and it's gone.
The greater the glory.
I was hoping that would heal the entire party's stress, but
Prodigious size alone does
not sure what I just did there. Before I do that, default party order, and I'm gonna camp just because we're
Circle in the dark.
pretty far in.
Battle may yet be won.
Sleepwalking plus speed minus 18 stress and prevent nighttime ambush. Practice bout for minus stress and all the goodies. We're gonna reminisce, I think. And he's at 15 stress, so infallible.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Hey, actually got diamonds. And then... how about if I put this on it? Nothing. Okay. Can a crowbar do anything to it? Kind of tempted to see. Nothing. Oh, let's get the loot. Can she do anything in the back? She can. So, Waking Nightmare. Shifting slash, let's get rid of a Weber. I think that has a stun on it. That's a little more bad for us. Let's enfeeblement the spiderling there. They're both spiderlings technically, but the job be. Lightning Hand. Raptorial Nature. This will get rid of the spitter.
Another one falls.
And Split.
Monstrous size has no...
Not bad at all.
Unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
How do they not see a bear trap that big? What kind of camouflage does that thing have on it? Things I really would like to know. Unless they're as blind as me. Alright, Split. Nah, we really don't need to give to the living. Then Shifting Slash, take him out.
Singular strike.
Lightning Hands because it's fun. And then Raptorial Nature. I really enjoy this party, everyone.
Seize this momentum. Push on.
Where is that
to the
Ladonum?
task's end.
There we go. Not bad at all. Continuing adventuring because there's one room left and I'm not sure what's in here. Absolutely nothing. And I didn't scout a hidden room, but I'm sure there's one in here. I'm just not going to go looking for it. Alright. So that's the 4,500 gold quest reward. Dark Diamonds got me a pretty penny. Okay, I did make back what I spent on the expedition to get here, because there was some training costs, there was some stuff to kind of recover the people that went into the Ringmaster fight and things like that, so 22,500, 5 deeds, we got the Book of Relaxation, we got a few trinkets I can sell, because I probably got the duplicates and things like that. Everyone hit level 1, because most of them were fresh. Leave, which I'm not sure how good that is on the Exile. I didn't think he had much dodge. Hylomania, which might not be good for the Arbiter, but you know, that does make sense. He is a bird. Daredevil plus 15 dodge if HP below 25%. Ashen, which makes a lot of sense on the Veiled. And Precise Striker, which actually could be good considering he has a melee skill.
The poor caretaker. I fear his long-standing
Wheel of
affair
Fortune.
affected him.
You've proven yourself worthy. The Ringmaster will set her time aside for a rematch any time. The prize box will certainly sweeten the deal. Plot quest. The Ringmaster demands a rematch. I called it. It just wasn't right away. Oh boy, let's go see this. Another bloody bout, another bloody trinket. Satisfy the Ringmaster's cruel indulgences and reap the rewards. This time it's only 30,000, but that still is a lot. And vanish into the world for the Viper. Is that anything I want? Friendly skill, activate riposte. Friendly skill, buff self, 20 dodge. Friendly skill, buff self, 4 speed. Friendly skill, buff self, riposte, plus 20 accuracy, minus 40% damage on riposte. Friendly skill, debuff self, sway, disabled. I would actually really like that on the Viper. That's one of the things I really didn't want on the Viper myself, but that's me. And on being hit plus 7 stress. That is something that I don't think I'm gonna go get, If I ever use the Viper, I think I would want it. Actually, I have a Viper right here. Let me take a look at her. She doesn't have a base repose, but what is her friendly skill? I'm very confused here. What is considered her friendly skill? Unless it's like her move, sway? I think it has to be considered her move. It's her friendly skill. I've only used her once, so all of those seem like attack moves to me, not friendly skills. So that's how you'd have to activate that. But that essentially turns her move skill into a riposte. That could be kind of fun. And then, oh, the Nightmare is back. So that trinket I got last time is gonna be a lot more useful. Dismiss the Mare. The Nightmare continues. Find and banish the mare who haunts the area of the cemetery. So that is gonna be a thing. If I remember right, the Nightmare is a stealth mechanic who also has guard. That I don't remember if it has a thing on it that can like go, hey, you can't break this guard or not. And it also can't be bled or blighted, and it can't be marked. So I need to go for straight damage on it, which means I probably want the Blackguard. The Warrior Hunter is actually still really good for things like that. Otherwise, I might want the Lamia for the stress because she cures horror. Might not be a bad idea to do something like that. And then, do I have anyone that can get rid of stealth on their own? Yes, I do. Okay. So, next time we're going back into these pet cemetery because I have a little bit of a grudge to settle with this thing. That was not an easy fight last time. Just because I went in with a marking party to the thing that can't be marked. I was going in blind. But now that I know it's mechanic, I know what to go in and do with it. It's just, I need to figure it out. What's this? Serena's Staff, Sacred Armament, a relic from a forgotten royal family, plus 15 accuracy versus nightmares and bloodsuckers on monster kill, plus 3 HP for a 25% chance? But I think I have a different Sacred Armament for Anointed Light. That is what this is, right? Yeah, so if I use both of these together, it's plus 10% crit versus Nightmare and Bloodsuckers, minus 66% stress while afflicted, and plus 15% damage. So, I mean, that's not a horrible thing. I'm not sure I would take that into the Crimson Courtyard because accuracy and ignore stealth. Also, I guess on monster kill it, cure bleed, but that's still something I'm a little leery about. But ignore stealth versus Nightmare. If I could equip that onto a damage dealer. Okay, now we got a few ideas going. I have a few ideas. Okay, so next time we'll be going and getting the Nightmare. I don't know exactly who I'm taking because I'm gonna want for sure a healer, if not a stress healer. Someone who can be stealth and people who can do damage. So I'll think about it and we'll go from there. But that's the plan and I'm sticking with it and we're gonna get this thing down on the first try this time. So as always, I wish you all well. I will see you next time and please have a good one.